Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, somebody put in my comment section, I think you should give NECRONOMIDOL another chance. So, a while ago, I was like, all right, guys, I'm done reacting to idol groups, specifically because it's just not my thing. I know I won't enjoy them, and they're all very similar, at least to me, personally. So I said, I'm not doing it anymore. Someone put in there, you need to give them another chance. So I said, all right, fine. We'll give it a second chance. This is what we're going to do today. So if you're not familiar with the band, they're considered a heavy metal idol group from Japan, and they formed in 2014. So we're checking out the official music video for their song titled Ritual. He said it's a little bit heavier. So we'll check it out. I'm going to give it a chance. No promises, obviously, but we'll go ahead. We'll check it out. So let's go ahead and jump right into Ritual, guys. Like they're wearing almost like corpse paint. All right, let's talk about it a little bit. Right off the bat, so we're in like it looks like a version of corpse paint. At least that's what you see like in a lot of black metal, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Instrumentally, it's cool. Sounds heavy instrumentally. Again, I think the only thing that takes me away from it are the vocals, right? So they have some cool harmonies together, which sound good. Being able to all 3 or 4 of them to pull off harmonies, that's pretty cool. I like that there's harmonies there. It just feels, in my eyes, the vocals don't seem to change much, right? It's a very steady vocal through the entire process. Even in the chorus, it's more, it's the group vocals and the harmonizing, but there's not a lot of range. It feels like there's not a lot of emotion that comes with it. It just kind of feels like very just kind of dun, 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 just kind of going through the motions almost. Like they're not pushing the range vocally. And that might just be their thing, right? And that just seems to be an idol group thing. It's not my thing. And so that's the only thing that takes me away from it, because I think the instrumentals are great. The instrumentation is heavy. It sounds good. It's catchy. But the vocals just kind of take me away from it, because it feels like there needs to be a little bit more raw emotion, a little bit of aggression if they're calling themselves a heavy metal band. Because it feels like it's just kind of like some just very monotone style of vocals. And maybe that's not the best way to put it. Maybe it's not monotone, but there's not a lot of vocal variation through any of them, really. Obviously, there's different tones, but especially with the harmonizing, which is cool. But it doesn't seem like when that chorus hits in, there's not like it doesn't sound like a chorus. It feels like they just keep going. But let's keep listening. Also, can someone explain to me how they got here? The majority of the video, they've been like wandering around the streets of what maybe is Japan, just kind of wandering around the back streets holding a torch. And now they're in what looks like to be like a barn of sorts, about to light some maybe hay statue or figure on fire. I'm assuming that goes in part with the song of being Ritual. But can someone explain that to me? Because I have no idea what's going on in this song other than they've titled it Ritual. And they're walking around the streets at night with a torch, singing with corpse paint on. I'm not sure where this is going. I'm kind of confused, to be honest with you. How did they get from the streets to the now a barn? All right, there you go, guys. That was NECRONOMIDOL. I'm probably mispronouncing it. And that was their official song for their video, Ritual. Okay, so, I mean, my opinion really hasn't changed much on it. And not specifically on NECRONOMIDOL, right? It seems to be a pattern with idol groups that just doesn't really appeal to me. In my personal taste, not that it doesn't appeal to somebody else, because there's a giant fan base for it, I'm sure, right? Plenty of people probably love it, and that's great. It just doesn't really appeal to my personal taste. I like the instrumentation. I think it's heavy, it's catchy, it's well done. And I've also, been told, the focus in an idol group isn't the instrumentation. It's the women or the front person singing, right? But it just, again, It was 4 girls harmonizing. Those were kind of cool in some parts. Is it needed? In my opinion, no. Does there need to be 4 vocalists? No. 2 vocalists could have, to me, pulled that off, and it wouldn't have sounded much different, right? Even with the harmonizing. So it just doesn't appeal to me. I'm not a huge fan of it. I wanted to at least give it another chance. It's definitely better than the other ones I watch. This one, again, I don't speak Japanese, so I have no idea what's going on, and I'm just now realizing I probably could have turned closed captioning on, and I didn't even think about it, so that's my fault. But if somebody knows what the song's about, please throw it down in the comments for me, because I have no idea what was going on there. All I saw was, 4 women dressed up in, a costume with corpse paint walking around the streets at night, and then they ended up in a barn lighting hay on fire. So I have no idea what's going on, what the ritual is for. So if somebody knows, please let me know down below, because I got nothing on that one. But again, guys, that was NECRONOMIDOL, their song and music video. Song's Ritual, sorry. The song Ritual, and the music video for the song. It's all right, right? I like the instrumentation. not a huge fan of the vocals, right? I try to find stuff that I like in each and every one of them. I don't want to just crap on any of the bands that I listen to, because I know I'm not going to love every band, and I'm not only going to react to bands that I like either. So I'm trying to find things that I like with everything. But still, I think it's just an idle thing, and because their approach and the way they do things, it just doesn't. I'm not a huge fan of it. If you are, that's awesome. Don't let me, ever influence what you listen to. If you dug it, go like their stuff, go find their social medias, their merch, go buy it, right? But again, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. Thank you for asking me to check them out again. I do think bands deserve second chances, maybe third or fourth chances sometimes, right? Because you can't always judge a band off of one song. So I try my best not to do that. But I just, at this time, I've reacted to, other idol groups as well, and I've kind of had the same reaction to it, right? Love the instruments, don't like the vocals, don't love them. But guys, again, thank you so much for checking out the videos. Keep throwing your suggestions below. And if anybody's curious, I have new merch in the merch store, if you did not know. It looks like this right here. This is one of the hoodies. Obviously, this is pink. Front and back. Go check it out. Change the color if you don't like the pink color. They're great. They're comfortable. Along with my other original logo, there's some merch in there. Go check it out, guys. It's all links in my description, along with the Patreon. If you want to guarantee that I'm going to react to something that you want to listen to, or that you think I absolutely need to check out, you can guarantee that by checking out my Patreon. Links in the description. Merch store link in the description. If you like my videos, thumbs up. Subscribe, please. Consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind later. No big deal. Throw your comment suggestions below, guys. Thank you so much as always, and I'll see you in the next one.